Welcome back to our channel. We're finally back with a new video after a 3-month hiatus. And so that's what this video is going to be about. We're going to kind of talk about why we haven't really been on and what is going on with our lives.
Yep. Sounds about right.
So it's just mainly like a bunch of excuses. Life, we're parents. We both are trying to work out and be better, healthy humans, and that takes a lot of time. On top of being a parent, he works full time. I'm trying to study real estate, so this is just like the last thing we think of to have time for, even though we do enjoy doing it together, which is why we're trying to get back into it, because it is a way that we can be creative together.
Yep.
Say something.
Well, lately, just been working out, like Hayden said. Workout motivation is probably at an all-time low, but I'm trying to just remember that I work out, to keep my heart healthy, so let's keep going. And we're kind of looking at houses a little bit. It would be nice to have more room.
Yes, and that's another thing. We just don't feel like we have a good area in this house to like sit down and film, because every room in this house is multi-purpose. Like, it's being used for a lot of things, because we're just growing out of it. So it's kind of chaotic and messy all the time, and who wants to film in that environment? So yeah, like you said, we've been looking at houses. That is chaos. If you're in North Carolina, I'm sure it's the same in any state. The housing market is very competitive and hard to get into a house. Yeah, I got a new coach. I've been working with her since like middle of January, so I'm on like week 4 of that. It's interesting, it's new type of training.
Yeah, my training, I'm using the app called Juggernaut AI, which is pretty popular right now in the powerlifting community.
So the title of this video is mainly why IVF is on pause for us. Our last video I think we uploaded was talking about our embryo results and how we were going to start IVF with my December cycle, and that way we could transfer in January, and that has completely changed, as do most plans on life. As of right now, we're not doing IVF anymore. We actually got our embryo results back, and a week later found out we were pregnant naturally. And then we miscarried at 10.5 weeks the day after Christmas, which if you've been around, we miscarried on Christmas Day last year, so it's just been a weird time for us mentally and emotionally, which is probably the main reason we haven't done a YouTube video, because it
takes so much like mental strength to even decide to have another baby.
Yeah. And
once you get over that hump, you say, okay, we're going to do IVF, then we get pregnant naturally, and that doesn't work. It's kind of like a fire that just gets put out with a lot of water.
And then you think about conceiving after that miscarriage, and your mind really can't even go there, because you're just hurt and you don't understand why things happen again. And we've had 2 consecutive later miscarriages now, like with healthy heartbeats, which is just pretty abnormal. So my doctor kind of wants to figure out why my body's not carrying a baby well anymore. So yeah, we don't really want to move forward with IVF right now. I'm not saying we won't, but it hit both of us really hard this time, a lot harder than last time. And I feel like this is probably the first week that my mind has like not been foggy with terrible emotions and everything. So we're getting back into a routine now.
Yeah, so we pretty much took that money and for the IVF and like bought a bunch of random shit and made ourselves feel a little better. So we'll be saving again for IVF. We have a HSA account, which seems impossible to ever get it funded, but...
Well, and that's the other thing. It's like you're trying to move on from a traumatic event and you're just receiving all these doctor bills, and we haven't even gotten them, like all of them yet. So just a long process.
Yeah, as of, February 8th?
Today's the 9th, I think.
We've spent like
10th.
$1,600 on healthcare already.
Yeah. And we haven't even...
And we have a high deductible health plan, but it still seems like a little too much. But.
Yeah. So after the miscarriage, after that, about 2 weeks later, I was in the hospital again. Thought I had COVID. Didn't. I just had a really weird virus that mimics appendicitis. That's how much pain I was in. So then I had to heal from that for about a week. So it was just a really fun start to 2021. But we're doing good now. We're looking at houses. We're making goals.
Yeah, it's almost like we just deleted January.
Yeah. Like this is our 2021 start. Like,
Wish your birthday was in January. I'm so sorry, but...
it's okay.
It's just like your birthday present. We got her 2 completely different brands of shoes, and we've returned them both because her feet are very
sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've broken my feet a lot.
So you're just not getting a present anymore.
Hey, I got my 2 rings.
It's true.
So now IVF is on the back burner until we have an official out of the country anniversary trip for the 2 of us, and I get to my goal weight, like, which was the original plan before we got naturally pregnant. So every year we say it's going to be the year of us as being like good individually, as a couple, and as parents to Knox, and it just kind of gets hit in the face with circumstances. So this is it. This is the year we're going to try. So I genuinely don't see us doing IVF until the end of 2021 or early 2022 at this point. Like, I'm just a little scarred from miscarriage, and honestly, like, I could say right now, I don't really care to have a baby ever again. Yeah. But I know my mind will probably change.
The earliest I'd probably think about it is like starting things would be like the end of June, I think. The earliest.
Yeah. But
speaking of going on trips, we went snowboarding, and that was a big step. We actually like went 2.5 hours away to go snowboarding at Beach Mountain by just us too.
Yeah.
And that's like the first time we've really gone and done something
just us two.
Just for fun too. Like, my meet was not just for fun, so.
And his meet, I was pregnant, early stages, so I was like miserable. And then other trips we always take, like, I feel like with family or somebody else. Like, I just honestly don't remember the last time we've done something, the 2 of us, without Knox or my sister or your sister or somebody. So this was fun. It was just a day trip, but it was just like the perfect reset we needed after everything that's been going on.
Mm-hmm. And we've been listening to this book called The Silent Patient. Like, every car ride we take that's like longer than 20 minutes, we'll try and listen to it for a little while. And I don't know if you listen to it, but it's kind of, I feel like it's a thriller.
Yeah, it's a thriller.
It's still in that part where it's trying to rev up the thrill.
Yeah, it's still building, which I've heard it has a really slow start, so you just have to push through. So that's what we're doing, because it has great reviews.
I like it though.
So yeah, IVF is going to be on pause. We don't plan on getting pregnant naturally. Not that I think we could if we tried. I don't even, like, we don't know how it happened last time, but whatever. And yeah, we do not plan on getting pregnant anytime soon now. So we're just going to focus on us and being healthy and happy. And that's about it.
Yeah, maybe we should document the process of, like, our new house and stuff.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in
new house series.
House hunting. Yeah, since we were going to have an IVF series.
Selling and buying.
Gone. We can definitely do a house series instead.
We should have taken it today to the house.
Well, it doesn't matter.
We looked at a house today that had a bunch of solar panels on it.
I fell in love with a house a week ago. It was only on the market for an hour. We made an appointment to go look at it, and it sold in that hour. This morning, a house went on the market last night. We had an appointment this morning. Yeah, that's the one he really liked, and I was on the fence, and our agent just texted us and said they had already accepted an offer this morning. Like, before we even went and looked at it, they just didn't tell her. So that's fun. I don't know. But we're not like in a...
We don't have
We have a house. We're not having a baby anymore, so we technically will be fine here until the right house comes along. That's that.
That's pretty much all I can think of. I built a new computer.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
We're trying to go to Cancun.
Look at that.
I love it. I think it's so pretty.
Oh, you can't see the fans.
Cool. Showing your hidden friend.
Oh yeah, I got. Apparently the thing now is to put like a random action figure in your or like a pop toy in your computer case. So that's that. Oh my god.
And I guess we should talk about Knox. Per usual, Knox is great.
Yeah, he had a cold for like 2 weeks, and so did I. But now he's good.
And per usual, it was just because he was getting canines. So he had his first dentist appointment, which was really cute. But yeah, he's doing great socially. He's talking more and more every day. And that is where our life has been and why we've been MIA. And for those of you that have stayed subscribed, and to these new subscribers, I don't know where you're coming from because we haven't been uploading. Thank you for hanging out and sticking it through with us, because we're gonna get back on it now that we're feeling better. And yeah.
This will be the realest channel you follow. I've never been one to like not disclose stuff. I'm like, whatever. We'll be honest with you guys about our feelings, and if you want to ask us questions, do that. But yeah. And
if you want to know more, I know it can be like kind of taboo to talk about, but if you want to know more about the miscarriage process, we can talk about that too. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this welcome back video. Alright, thank you for watching and hanging out, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.